Hello, welcome to Gav's Drams. You might have noticed that it's a little bit duller. I've changed the lighting a wee bit. I'm never happy with everything. And as you know, I tinkered with the voice for a while and I think I've got that correct. The lighting, I've never been happy with it because I've always felt there's shadows here and there's shadows there. The camera actually sits in a light. And sometimes I just feel it's not something not right. So what I've did is I've just got the kitchen lights on. I could bring another spotlight in, but the light that the camera sits on is switched off. So we'll see how this goes. Anyway, welcome to Gav's Drams. We've got the second one on this Kilkerran 8-year-old series, and it is sherry cask matured. It's an 8-year-old and it's 58.1, and it's obviously in a sherry cask. I've had a little bit out of it. I'm trying to take these down a little bit rather than do neck pours on them, so I feel that's important. So poured them at 10-15 minutes ago. It's a nice colour. I'll bring the lid off it. Don't get me anything. Starting. And I was just starting a little bit of burnt wood actually. So anyway, we'll take it up and we'll have a look at the legs. And we'll see what the legs look like. Quite high. Solid line, no moving. As soon as I see no moving, I decide to move. Now that's typical, isn't it? So, it's 57, so they're quite thin and they're moving very, very slow. Big long tears. Okay, we'll bring it back down. Now, you'll probably notice in the last couple of reviews I've not been sugaring. There's a big debate about this. Now if you watch a lot of guys when they're tasting the sugar, they give it with a really good sugar. You watch Ralphie rolls. That's all. I've watched a couple, been doing a bit of reading on it. What are you doing with your sugar? You're making it live, you're bringing it all up. If you don't sugar, it's not going to hit you at once. Lately I've not been sugaring, and the reason I'm not sugaring, I'm letting the layers come to me. Now you might completely disagree with this, and if you chat to some, a few people, oh you've got to sugar, you've got to get it going. I'm finding it better if you don't sugar, shake, and you just let it come to you. You get the layers and it will come to you on its own time. As you sugar, you get everything at once. Try it and you decide what you think, but it takes time. It takes a bit of time to get used to it and try it, but at the moment I've stopped sugaring. The only time I'm sugaring when I put a bit of water in it to get a wee mix up. That's the only time I think I'll be sugaring. So we're going to bring it up and keep it level. Bring it to the nose. Sherry. Right away. Something quite strong there coming through. As you see, you've just got to let this come to you. So your nose right in it, and when I do that, I'm getting something different. I'm going to say something that's not going to sound pleasant, but like that, reminds me of paint stripper. That's what it reminds me of. Marzipan, chocolate, paint stripper. And we'll take it back down again. And we'll bring it back up again. It's no sherry bomb. It's definitely sherry, but it's no in your face sherry. It might be if we sugar it. And there you go. So let's have a wee look and see what my palate tells us. Oh, very warm. Very warm indeed. Very sherry. Very Christmas cake. Very marzipan. Chocolate there in the back. And let's take it back up again. And let's see if we can find anything else. I'm not getting that paint stripper anymore. Maybe that's because I've tasted it, but in this nostril, it's certainly different. I'm getting more for the right nostril than I am the left nostril. Chocolatey, but caramel in there. So there's quite a lot in it. We'll have another wee mouthfeel. I thought the other one, the rum one, the 8-year-old was perfect. I think with this could have done me maybe another couple of years. I think the spirit is definitely no letting sherry work. That sounds silly. Maybe another couple of years with sherry. It just says sherry cask. It just said sherry cask matured. That's all it says. Normally they use Oloroso cask, but they're not saying it's just sherry cask. I don't even know what year this is. This is laying in the cupboard for a while. But it's nice. But as things, so we're going to put a bit of water in it to see when that dampens it down. Then what I'll do, I'll put a fair bit of water in it. Now I've put water in it, good bit. I'm now going to sugar it. But I'm only sugaring it just to get a wee mix. Okay? And then I'm going to let it settle. And then I'm not going to sugar it again. I'm going to see if I can get these layers coming off it. Now I could be totally wrong here. Totally. But for me, I'm finding this is working better. And I'm getting more from my dram, just looking for the layers and trying to find the layers rather than shake about. You watch, not going to make anyway, you watch some of these experts and they sit and they pour their dram, especially with an Aquaviti when he's got their guest, and sit there and they've got a lovely dram and it's and you getting, is it all coming out at once? Whereas what I'm saying, I'm trying to think who I go with this way. Tosh, I'm sure there's a guy called Tosh who worked with Highland Park, and he says you should always bring it up and you should always try and get the layers rather than all come out. After all, that's the shape of your glass. It will come to you. Let it come to you naturally. So it'll be interesting to see what you think of this. My opinion. Always controversial. I'm always controversial, but that's Gav. Put a bit of orangey in it this time. Put a bit of orangey. Maybe on the dirty side. might be the funk. The other one was quite funky. Going to be interesting because I'm going to do the bourbon, and then I might do the three in together just to see what the difference is, and then I'll get something else lined up for the next one. See, you feel it, you're naturally sitting going, right up. Much better with water, much better with water. Brings it down a bit. I'm going to even put a wee bit more water in it. Not too much. With sugar, that's nicer with water. Definitely is. So, oh, that's a lovely nose. I feel there's more coming off it now. So each to their own, how you nose and taste the whiskey. I think you should try things. I think it's always better to experiment and try things without wasting your whiskey. That's even nicer. That's a little more gentler. I like that. That takes a fair bit of water. For me, it takes a fair bit of water. So, thanks for watching Gab's Drums. See how this goes lighting wise, it'll be interesting. Thanks for watching Gab's Drums. Press the bell, press the subs button, make a comment. Do you swirl? Do you shake? Do you do what I do, or what I've started to do, just leave it and let it come to you? Or do you think you should be better bringing it up and letting the flavours come to you? Bourbon to go, which is supposed to be an absolute belter. I've not opened it yet. There is it. It's not opened. I'm going to open it. I think it's an 8-year-old. It was £62. 22nd of the 2nd, 25. Bourbon cask matured. That'll be interesting. And then what we'll do is we'll put the three in together and we'll see the three in my light together. So, thanks for watching Gab's Drums. Thanks for supporting me. Bye. Goodbye.